The NPC theory, non-player character theory, is widely accepted as one of the greatest memes of all time. But not that many people really get why it sums up our society in such a next level way. To understand, first I'll give a sum up of the theory. I know you've watched the movie The Matrix, where a guy named Neo realizes he's plugged into a computer simulation. The Matrix actually differs from NPC theory, just like the NPC meme also differs greatly. NPC theory is thrown around when people try to understand how so many people around them can blindly follow trends. Do a quick test. Scroll down under any YouTube video after you try to guess what the people will say. Or even better, go to Twitter and look at the comments under President Trump's tweets. Predictable, completely predictable. Our society is just a big follow the leader, not only in the way people dress or what slang people use, which honestly is expected, but even the things people think are now predictable repeats. And after many years of social media being a norm that people take seriously, I mean, Elon Musk was fined millions of dollars for a tweet, for God's sake. The NPC theory is now a sarcastic escape. A unique soul is inside of a few thousand people, so the theory goes. Those people take the time to generate their own thoughts, express their own style, and they shy away from norms that the television and internet push in their faces to favor a more well thought out and personalized existence. So what are the rest of the people in the world? Well, the memes show it all. Copy, rinse, and repeat. Before I tell you why this meme is the grandest meme of all, let's look at the media's response to the growing trend. The Kotaku article, How the NPC Meme Tries to Dehumanize SJWs. I don't really have to tell you that they get it all wrong, do I? Okay, so the article says here, quote, "From time to time, and especially if you're a fan of science fiction, you may have had the thought that nobody around you is actually real. That sentiment has taken root in anti-progressive parts of the internet, such as a dehumanizing meme, and it borrows some familiar gaming terminology." Then the article goes on to state that this image is the originator for the meme, which isn't true, by the way. This theory's been talked about for years and years, and can even be traced back to ancient Greece and further, but I won't bore you with that now, maybe in another video. So back to the image Kotaku says is the originator. It gives some really nice examples of NPC behavior though, and it's actually a cool image. NPCs aren't even worthy of a classic wake up sheeple. They can't. Here's where things get interesting. Around the time a lot of us were assigned to read The Catcher in the Rye in middle school, it was a norm to have edgelord thoughts about phonies or being one of the few who is capital A wake. The NPC meme takes things a step further into a political zone, where mass outcry against, say, serial harassers, racial injustice, or Trumpian ideas is dismissed as not just inherently uncritical, but prima facie evidence of a lack of human consciousness. The thing is, I think logically speaking, a lot of people would make a really good point here. I've been in discussions with people where they repeat themselves over and over and start getting angry. But no matter if you point out to them that they are just repeating themselves, it's like they don't notice. Ever had that happen to you? And I'm not gonna lie, the thought runs through my mind, are they brain dead? And here's where Kotaku, a home for SJW thought articles, admits that their feelings are very hurt over the article. Quote, "In some corners of the internet, NPC is beginning to replace the term SJW, according to ex-World of Warcraft developer Mark Kern. NPCs have the following qualities, quote, incapable of independent thought, wants everything done for them, quests, he calls it, constantly needing coddling, a different kind of quest. He published his checklist after another developer accused him of being a, quote, right-wing hack. The tweet evidently was meant to compare so-called SJWs to these NPCs," says the author. So they admit it. They are angry because they know it's true. The copycat responses of SJWs on Twitter does compare to the NPC meme, and this is where the trend goes next level. Rarely does a meme reference a philosophical concept so perfectly. Rarely does the meme offend someone so much that they write articles about it, and then rarely does the meme offend someone so much that they admit their reasons for their hurt feelings in those said articles. It's like meme magic. This article from the New York Times, quote, the title, "What is NPC? The pro-Trump internet's new favorite insult," end quote. It also strengthens the point. The people out there that have been ruling the internet by mob rule instead of logical thought just had a ripple pass through the ocean of copy and pasted emotional responses, and they spewed the articles out that showed the very point of this innocent meme until the memers went wild. And it didn't stop. The NPC meme causes major triggering. So what will happen to this meta meme magic? I predicted that it would be censored, being called some kind of hate speech or offensive joke. And in the last couple of weeks of producing this video, this very thing has happened. Twitter deleted what was reported as 1,500 accounts for mimicking the meme. But don't worry, the meme lives on and is still being used today pretty often. Of course though, I'm gonna end this video out with a very predictable ending. Twitter banning this meme has martyred it into the stuff of legend. The whole point being made with the meme is that every conversation shouldn't be so ridiculously rinse and repeat that it sounds the same, regardless of the topic. Thanks to the popularity of social media and the recent decisions to censor it like it's 1984, the only type of speech we have is the same old, and inciting outrage is rewarded with follows and retweets. When anything logical that challenges the outrage is censored and deleted, a simple meme can smash an illogical shouting match. A well-timed joke can bring the satire and sarcasm needed to move a mind forward to the next level of thinking that resolves the issues and helps us understand each other. And with these necessary things being censored more and more, our internet, which is a reflection of our society, which is a collective of our thoughts and minds, becomes a sea of copy-paste. Same old, same old. I'm UNIRock. My live channel is UNIRocktv. The channels that we clip to for the live clips is UNIRach and Busy on the sidebar. I've got a Patreon and PayPal link below. If you like what I do, consider them. It just helps us run the show though. And as I always say, be nice in the comments. Those are people on the other side, so you should always be kind. Just never be afraid to speak your mind.